Hi, everybody. Welcome. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to pop in. And hi, Matt. How are you? Can you hear me? I don't know if you, hopefully you guys can hear me well, but Matt, I'm so excited to see you here. That's so cool. Okay, guys, I'm going to give you guys another minute or so. Thank you for joining the Cosmic Chat today. And we are live today with, I'm on Facebook and I am on Instagram, both live. So for both of you, just keep popping in. This is so awesome to see so many of you guys popping in. It's good to see all friends and friendly faces. We have a good topic today, or at least the topic that I love talking about. So all my fun stuff, which is exciting because the more fun that I get to talk about, the happier I am. And again, if there's stuff that comes up during these sessions, and it's not related, just throw it in the IM. I'm cool with that. Just throw it in the chat box in the chat window, and we'll talk about it and get you some fast answers, some fast solutions to what's going on in the universe. I'm going to give you guys hello, hello. Hi, Gary. I'm waving back. Every time I wave, you guys are popping up the hands, wave signs. I'm waving back to you so you guys can see. And it's good to see you guys. I'm glad everybody's in and joined in. So I'm going to get started here. I'm kind of a stickler for time. You guys are all on time and showing up. I send out all my messages and you guys hear me, so that's awesome. What we're going to talk about today on the Cosmic Chat. So, hi Gary. It's good to see you. If you guys want to throw in different comments, different explanations, these topics are going to come up today because you guys are probably going to have experiences that can match what I'm sharing. Even if it's just like a 1 or 2 word, that's cool because I love sharing your stuff and not just mine. But it's okay if it's just mine. I have no problem with that as well. So today we are going to talk about the 2 questions that I had thrown on the Cosmic Chat wall and comments were, are you living with picnic rules, and how do you see the signs of the universe communicating to you? We're going to start with the rules because I don't like rules. I am not a rule person. I do not think that I think the rules get us in trouble. And the reason I say that is because we're living in a culture and society, which is why this is called Cosmic Chat. We have to expand our thinking. And so I am one of those teachers that if I can keep it basic, but the basic expands you, then it works. And that's the goal today. So let's talk about the picnic rules. And the picnic rules are, how many of you, literally just on the call, how many of you find yourself playing the waiting game in life? Right? So how many of you question life and you say, all right, that whole waiting game when the time is perfect, I will blank, blank, blank. So many people do this. And I included, I catch myself as well. And it's really been a big test for myself to kind of override that constricted mindset and evolve out past it. And the way you do this, what I try to teach people is when the time is perfect, I will what? And we don't get there. And so, hi, Sean. The best thing you can do is go on a picnic. And I hear a lot of chatter, and I'm going to share the picnic in a minute, why and what it means. But I get so much chatter, whether it's either on social or it's private or my private clients, which I'm going to share with you guys again today. I just had this conversation not like hours ago with a client, and I get the chatter of like financial and emotional challenges. And there's not anybody who's not going to go through this. I mean, I can look at anyone's astrology chart and tell you when you're going to have it, when you're not, when I have it, when I don't have it. And it's irritating and frustrating because we live in this world that is all about visual. And life isn't visual anymore. We're starting to, like I said, cosmically, we're starting to lessen and lighten the veil. It's becoming thinner. And so we can feel vibrations. We can understand what's happening. And so when we get into financial and emotional challenges, my answer always is to people, A, help others. So we have these rules where we have to fix us and we have to take care of it. We're not helping other people. We're not breaking the cycle by when you're out helping and doing for others. And I don't mean self-sacrificing. I mean just doing something kind. It interrupts that stress. But the second piece is when you put it back on yourself and you want to help yourself, right? I suggest doing things that are fun and not to focus on the challenges. So A, help someone else, and or you got to find a way to refuel your tank, right? With happy, loving energy so that you can find a solution. And I hear a lot of the I can't because, and by the way, that's a swear word in my house. My kids will tell you, like, if they hear that word, they're like, oh, so, like, one of my daughters will be like, Sissy's in trouble. She said the C word. And of course, I don't know which C word, but they all know that literally they've been grounded for saying the word can't, because that's not an option. And if we look at the what we can't do, you're going to stay there. But if we look at solutions and we're living in this picnic world, I like to go take a picnic. And then I'm like, okay, just go take a picnic. Do something basic. Right? How do you do something so simple in your life that A, doesn't need to cost you a lot, and B, is easy to do? And then the answer I get is, it's too cold. It's too cold outside. Or if you're here in Arizona, those of you who are where I am, but if you're in Arizona, I'm now getting it's too hot out there. It's too hot in Arizona. Do you know how hot it is outside? These are picnic rules. And this is the rules you're all living by, having picnic rules, basically what I call crules, C-R-U-L-E-S, right? So there's a teacher I love who I find his information so amazing, and his name is Vishen, and he teaches brules, which is bullshit rules, and I love that. But I like to call them crules. And why do I call them crules? Because they're crap rules. You guys, they're crap rules. The reason they're crap rules, why, is because you have crappy rules taught to you when you were younger. And these, when you're utilizing these crap rules, I can't go outside because it's too cold. I can't have a picnic because it's too hot. You're just being cruel. And that's why I call them cruels. You're being cruel to yourself, right? And so when we're being cruel to ourselves, you're not loving and having fun. And so where are you using these cruels that are stopping yourselves from living? And if we can't do the basics well, you're not going to do the big things well. You're not going to do the powerful things well. You're not even going to be able to help another person well if you're not able to break your stupid cruels, which is when you're being cruel to yourself. So when you're using cruels to stop you from living, let's start with my basic picnic tip, okay? And the picnic tip is called a carpet picnic, which means you don't need to go outside, all right? So carpet picnics are the fast way to have a fun, okay, if you're an adult and you don't have kids at home or whatever, romantically and or home with kids. So my kids personally are addicted to carpet picnics, and everyone finds that odd. We're like, you know, the friends will come over or something will happen, and my kids are addicted to it. They're like, can we have a carpet picnic tonight? Can we have a carpet picnic? I'm like, of course. Because if you have a carpet picnic, you can have a picnic anywhere. You put a blanket out on your carpet or your floor somewhere, and you go get all the snacks and the chips and the fruit and the whatever, and you either watch a movie or you talk or you play a game or you sit and laugh, and you're around in a circle. You're connecting. You're connecting to each other, guys. And this is so huge because you're changing the connecting rules, because the rules are you have to sit down at a table, do it this way with these plates. Have no plates. Have everybody eat with their fingers. There are no rules. These are called cruels. And because of your rules, if they're stopping you from having fun, then they are crap rules. And I know a lot of people who have never heard of carpet picnics, which my kids would find odd because we have them a lot. And so I share this with all of you because it can be that basic to interrupt a pattern and interrupt a cruel and interrupt a crap rule that we've been playing for a long time of we keep doing something over and over. Now, this is just something basic between relationships and maybe finance or connecting with people. And this crosses across the board. You're going to have rules everywhere. You're going to have crappy rules of how you do things, how you get ready, how you dress, how you live, how you drive, how you parent. We'll have a parenting class at some point. That's a big one that comes up all the time, how we parent. But if you have a picnic, I expect from all of you, I want you all to go out and have a carpet picnic this week with a friend, with romance, with your children. You have a carpet picnic with your children or your grandchildren or whoever is in your life. I guarantee you they're going to be like, what is going on with you? And they're going to have so much fun because it's a whole different experience. So you actually relax and aren't following a rule, and then you go with the flow. So any of you who have your first carpet picnic this week, I want proof. I want you guys to send me a picture of your carpet picnic that you're changing your rules. All right. So change those. And anybody in here can kind of come clean with themselves and say, yeah, I have a few crappy rules. I have a few rules that I probably could undo in my life. The way I approach my job, the way I approach my relationship, the way I see it has to be. And it really doesn't have to be that way, but doing it that way makes me unhappy, which means you're being cruel to yourself because changing it is on you. Going and getting a blanket and getting all the food out of the refrigerator and putting on the floor and say, everybody come here and sit down, we're having dinner or lunch or breakfast. They're going to be like, this is fun. And now everybody sits and talks. And that is the whole point of why I bring the Truth Tribe and why I brought it to life, is because we're not sitting in a group like a tribe, which is where we all came from, a tribe at some point way back in time, Mesopotamia, wherever it is, however many thousands of years ago, you all came from a tribe. And we're missing that connection with people. I tell people, many of you don't need treatment or therapy. We need to connect. We need to talk to people. We're not connecting as a tribe. We are so disconnected and trying to separate out. I guarantee you, a carpet picnic will connect whoever you're trying to connect. You're trying to heal your relationship with someone? Have a carpet picnic. You're trying to heal the connection with your kids because they're not talking? They're going to be like, what is mom or dad doing? Cool. You're trying to connect with a friend and you just want to sit down, have a glass of wine, some wine and cheese, and maybe pull out a fun game and just talk. You'll have a different life. You'll have a different communication. You'll have a different connection. So focus on those rules, guys, and have yourself an awesome carpet picnic. And I would love to see a photo of your carpet picnic. Please even just private message me. I would love to see them. So that's the discussion on your carpet picnic and getting rid of your picnic rules, your carpet, or I should say your rules. Second question that I had thrown out there is, hi guys, hello for all the newcomers. How do you see signs that the universe is talking to you? How do you see signs that the universe is talking to you? Guys, the signs, let's just hear this, okay, friends? The signs are everywhere. We are vibrational beings, and as hard as this is for all of you to see, because you all think this skin and this body is so strong and resilient, and really it's just little particles, atoms floating up, bouncing off each other to create a body and a table and a computer and a phone. We're all just energy and we're all connected. Okay, so if we're all connected, the vibration of the universe is vibrating back to you. So the signs are everywhere. So when you're talking out to the world and you're talking to the universe, you're talking to source, whatever your source is, there's no right or wrong, but when you're speaking to source, whether you're in prayer, whether you're in meditation, whether you're in just universe, source, spirit, angels, spirit guides, talk to me, and you're talking and you're asking for guidance, you're asking for help, the signs are everywhere. And get ready. You want to know where the signs are? This is how cool. The universe talks back to you, and this is how it talks. In your conversations, you joining this call today, in your meeting strangers, bumping into someone, in your timelines on the social media, on your social media walls, on a license plate you drive up behind, says some special message, of, wow, that really talked to me. Whatever it is, on the radio, a song playing that takes you back or reminds you of something. In the clouds, the aha light bulb moments you have, universe is talking, source is talking to you. Those are the messages. That's how it's connecting and talking to you. Animals crossing your path, Animals are huge because they don't connect with the brain that we do. They're vibrational beings. They're very masterful at it. That's why a lot of times you'll see animals that aren't well when you hadn't been well. They take on your energy. They feel energy. And when you get well, they're excited and happy too. They feel energy, right? Animals talk to me a lot. And what I always laugh about this, guys, because I don't have any animals. And at my prior home, they would come to literally the back patio and talk to me. And I'm talking from tarantulas to snakes to, again, we live in the desert. We have odd animals, to coyotes, to bobcats, to, we lived a little bit far out, but they're everywhere. The animals talk to you, from a cockroach, guys, to a cricket, a bird. One of my friends was just like, look at that, a beautiful red cardinal out there. I'm like, that's a sign. It's talking to you. Google it. If you get a message from an animal, Google that. And here's a good way to learn that one is Google animal totem and the animal. So Google animal totem, let's just say it was the red cardinal, red cardinal. And it will tell you what the message that cardinal is trying to convey to you. It will, hi bud, it will convey what that message is that the universe source is trying to tell you, saying, we're hearing you, I gotcha. This is the message, or hey, go the direction you're going, take a left, take a right. It's talking to you guys and you're not hearing it. And so this universe, source, angels, communication, whoever you are connecting to, they're like the I am in your thoughts, like the I am of your mind center. That's the I am. You're thinking a thought, praying, asking for connection, asking for help, asking for guidance, and then these messages are popping up all over around you on the wall, thoughts, memes, funny ones, angry ones. Maybe you get these tons of funny memes. Hilarious, funny, cracking you up, meaning we're trying to get you to laugh more. We need you to lighten up. We need you to go have a carpet picnic. That's the big message here. And so the bigger message I want you all to kind of get from this one is you're going to get these messages, right? But the big point is that it's responding to your mental chatter. And when you're getting these messages, if you just pay attention and you don't like the mental chatter, or you don't like the message, I should say, pay attention to how it's coming at, because maybe it's an angry person coming at you. Maybe it's depressed people coming at you. Maybe it's frustrating people coming at you. Maybe it's disrespectful or manipulative people coming at you. Okay? And so, Bud just said he has two ducks coming at him all the time. Google ducks, Bud. Honestly, they will tell you a message. So the big message is change your chatter. Pay attention to the chatter that you have, because the chatter you have, if you're talking, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not well enough, I'm not good enough to have a healthy, happy relationship, guess what you're going to get? Messengers in poor relationship, people who are just as unhappy, showing you a vibrational match. That is the message. Going, ooh, no, thank you. I don't want to be that. I don't want to connect like that. Thank you, source, universe. I think I'll change the chatter so I can draw that in a different form. So the signs are everywhere. How you present and how you are, how well you listen to that message appearing. You guys, it's so cool to see all of you on here. I'm so excited. So welcome to all the newbies popping up. It's great. The signs are everywhere, but again, how you pay attention to the messages appearing. A friend shows up and shows you this beautiful jewelry or something that enlightens you or gets you excited. Think about what the message means. The jewels, the diamonds, the beauty. Those are so simple, right? They sound simple, but they're not. They're actually important. So a good example of this is a client today and I were talking, and she was just frustrated with life in general. It was kind of cracking apart. Her life was cracking up. But the thing that was irritating her the most was her cracked foundation. Her home had a cracked foundation that needed to be repaired and fixed, that she had just bought a new home and it was upsetting her. And what was interesting is after we had this conversation, and then she brought up this whole cracked foundation later in the conversation, that was the message from sports, from universe, from spirit, right? To clean up her internal foundation so that the rest would fix itself. the rest falls into place, because guys, what you're vibrating on the inside is what replicates itself on the outside. And so Source says, guys, this is what we're hearing from you. This is the vibe you're putting out. These are the thoughts we're hearing. Here's the message. Let's match that. And so she realized, like, wow, you're right. I need to clean up my internal chatter, clean up my choices, clean up what I truly want, and be decisive. And when she did, she almost just felt better knowing that the external would match that. So I'm going to be very clear to all of you to pay attention to your rules. If you have crappy rules, they're going to get you in trouble from fun. You're not going to have any fun with a lot of crappy rules. Stop having those crappy rules, because all it is just being cruel to you and the people around you, and they're feeling like stifled and controlled. No rules. Just go enjoy. And then the signs of the universe. Anybody want to pop in here? Anybody, when you get messages from the universe, where do they pop in from? How do you see them? A lot of times it can be as simple as, like I said, a message, a text that you weren't expecting from someone and it changed you, an inspirational quote that comes to you, or a video that you watch, or, yes, Randy Joe, no crappy rules. It can be as simple as stubbing your toe. Google what the energy is of that toe and what it means. So you'll all laugh about this one. I always like to share a little bit something new about me on each call, and there is something called toe reading, because in reflexology, there's a part of our body that sits onto the base of the foot, right? And so each one of our toes means something else, like kind of palm reading. Energy is energy, so the energy source connects to each parts of your body, just like a meridian line would be for acupuncture. And so the most broken toe on the foot is the ring finger toe, which is the relationship toe, which is funny. When you get in an argument, you break that toe. So we don't listen. We're not paying attention to the messages of the energy we're putting out. The toe gets broken, saying, could you please fix your relationship? Could you please fix your life purpose? And so the universe is handing us, as crazy as this stuff sounds, messages through animals, through hurting yourself, through injuring your body. Find out what part of the body that body radiates with vibrationally. You can find it in any acupuncture, acupressure site. It'll tell you what part of energy that body part holds. It can be from as simple as just getting an aha moment while you're driving, going, that's it. I know what to do. That's when the universe is talking to us. Yet we don't listen. We think it's just the mental chatter, and really it's dialogue. It's the I am taking place in our head with the universe. We put a message out, they put a message back. We put a message out, the universe puts a message back, whether it is your ancestors or family members who have passed, or to angels, to angel guides. We all have guides. We're all here with protective angels, universe, spirit around us. Just because you can't see it, a lot of us can. Or you can feel them around you at all times. And so they're here to help us, protect us, take care of us, and not just in the right direction, yet we don't listen. So the next time an animal shows up, I want you to watch out what it is. It's talking to you. The next time a friend, someone irritates you, they're trying to show you, redirect your compass, go a different way. That may be a part of you you're reflecting out and you're feeling it. Doesn't have to be all of you, just a little sliver. And so when universe is talking, guys, pay attention. Anyone with signs, anyone got a sign today from source, from universe? Anyone want to share? Anyone want to pop your sign that popped in today? Randy Joe, you want to share one of your signs? I can see you guys on here. So if you want to share one, sometimes we get a sign, or maybe we're working on something, a big project, and we're not sure if we should do it or not. And then someone comes along and says, oh, I wish we could do this. I wish I could get this going. And then you say, oh, I was just working on that. That's your sign. That's your message. It can be in any level or all encompassing parts of your life. There's no right or wrong, and there's no good or bad. It's important to pay attention to it at that level. Okay. So can you open up and see the messages showing up and see if those messages can help you redirect your compass? So anybody, I would love to have a little bit of a thumbs up if you're going to go have a carpet picnic. I'll take an IM on the message. Say, just throw me out a thumbs up or a glass of wine or something if you guys will commit to me to having a carpet picnic in the next week with someone, the entire family, and or just one individual you want to surprise, because I promise you it will be the best time you have. So please make a comment and or just a glass of wine or a thumbs up, and please go have a carpet picnic on me. And then I also want you guys to pay attention to the signs. I would love to hear from you. If you get a sign from universe, some way, somehow, some thought, some idea, put it out there. Share it. Share it with someone. Share it with me. Join the Truth Tribe. This is all we talk about all the time, so you can stay connected within your tribe, within people who get it. So we have support because we just need to talk to each other. I'm usually doing all the talking, and I love it that you guys are, popping in and sharing your ideas and your thoughts. But I really, guys, want you to be able to talk to each other, and that's what the tribe does. That's what we talk to. I share so much more of this stuff with you. We will have a call, not on Monday, but the following Monday. So I want you all to log in, join the tribe, so you get onto that live call. There is no start-stop date. I know I have a date on there. I need to go cancel it on the website. But I would really love you all to join the tribe, have more of these discussions. You're going to get more of me every week, 5-minute video every week I'm reminding you of these little tips. I'm going to wish you guys a brightest blessings of your week. I'm not getting any questions from anybody, so I'm just going to trust that you got the message. The universe is talking to you, and no crazy, crappy rules, no cruels. Carpet picnics all the way. Leave me a message, leave me an IM, write a comment if you guys can. I'm asking for a couple people on this call. I have a lot of you on this call right now. Commit to a carpet picnic this week. If you give me a thumbs up, I'm going to hold you to it and see if you had it. Oh, okay. Well, I can see all your names. I'll harass you anyway. I'll come find you. I'll make sure you guys are having some fun this week. It's going to bring you guys a new joy. I promise. You guys, if you do it with your kids, they're going to get addicted like mine, because now they want to have carpet picnics every day, which is fine with me because there's no rules. All right, you guys. Brightest blessings. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. I will see you next week. Have a great day. Take care.